This part work has been supplied to me free of charge from DeAgostini. If you'd like to build along, pop along to DeAgostini.com where you can order one for your very own. They also have several other part work build-up models that you can build for everything from cars to boats and everything in between. So I'd like to thank them very much for giving me the opportunity to build this so you can all watch and see exactly how it all goes together. Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and this is stage 6 of building your own Ford GT. In this issue, we're returning back to the hood, the bonnet, the front piece, and going to be adding the lights to it, or the light fittings to it anyway. But before we do that, as ever, of course, we're going to look through the magazine. Bruce McLaren, McLaren, big name in racing, obviously. I'm pretty sure everybody's aware of all of that. I don't know about the controversial victory. According to Ford, the finish line was further back. Both cars crossed it to get no. It's when it goes past the line, isn't it? Surely. Yeah, that's strange. There we go. Lots of stuff. McLaren and Ford. So we're fitting the front headlamps. Parts supplied in this issue are here, but we need all of these parts from previous issues as well. So yeah, won't take long to do all of this. We'll get all of these parts sorted. Going to be fitting the lenses to the bulbs, fitting the bulbs to the casing, and fitting the lens covers and the casing to there, and then not fitting these yet. They obviously go further down underneath to the part we haven't fitted yet. So let's get all that ready and get the build done. Right, so from last time we've got obviously the hood, the headlight assemblies that are all in part 1. This time we've got some more screws and some plastic glass covers for the headlamps. These are going to be fitted to all of these, basically. It shows using tweezers to put these in. I really wouldn't. You don't want to scratch it, so just don't. Touch them around the edges rather than around the front and back as well. Yeah, it's not a good idea. Now, these obviously do have, I don't know how well that will show up on the camera, they have all the lines and marks in them, and they do have a directionality to them. But the outside bit doesn't. It's got left and right, but it could be either way up. Actually, no, there is. No, there isn't. I'm going to say there's an indentation, but there isn't really on there either. So these can go in either way up, and we'll just put the headlamp in. No, this has got a different bit on there. So you do have to have it the right way up. It says use a small notch to correctly align them. Really a notch? Oh, no, there is. There's a little blob on that side. And there is a notch obviously visible just about on there. And there's sort of a different notch coming out the side of that one that's just going to hold it in place. So that's going to go on there. And you're going to have to push from the front to get that in there. Now, I'm assuming there's going to be a bulb that's going to fit into the back of that. So, yeah, let's do the same with that, with a notch on that side there. That in. Like so. So this is left and this is right. So this is left and this is left. That's going to go into there. The headlamp should look this way once assembled. So that we've got that notch coming up the top of that. Top flange into its corresponding slot. Yeah. So that's going to locate in there at the top first, I think is the easiest way of doing it. Get that under there. Then the bottom bit will just pop through like so. And there we have a light fitted into there. We're going to do the same on this one. Well, again, get that under there. Comes out that way. Come on, it will work. It will work very easily. There you go. That's under there, and then that just pops out at the bottom. Feel. It is that way around. It's got to be that way around. That is okay. Just check to see that has got the shaping bit is like an upside down V with it that way up. And on that one, it is the same way up. So that's good. That's fitting on there nicely. On these I'll just pop it into there again. They're round. They got some sort of lines in there. Top flange into its corresponding slot. Yeah, again, we've got a little mark at the top there. And there is a little blob coming off the top there. Looks like these are going to have bulbs in them as well. So lots of lights to light up at the front. That popped in there just like that, and then popped straight back out again. So you can do it again, because if you might not have enjoyed doing it so much the first time, do it again the second time. So that should pop in there. There we go. Gone home in there. I like that quite a lot. This one is also the same. We've got a little sticky out bit. You're really not going to be able to see these details on here once it's put together and once it's in the assembly, but get it right, then it's all right, isn't it? Rather get it right and know it can't be seen, rather than get it wrong and think it might be seen. So that is that one home in there as well. Now these bits we're not fitting, these bits we are, but we're fitting these outside frames to it first. They fit from the inside. Obviously just sort of lay in place like that, and then these go on the top, obviously, like that, and they are held in place with two FD01 screws, FD because it's going into metal, D obviously for metal. I don't know why D stands for metal. It's very strange. I wouldn't have said D. I'd have had FM and FP, but I didn't design these. So that goes in there, one screw in there a little bit, one screw in there, in just a little bit, make sure it fits, and then you can tighten them up in a moment. On there, and the last one from this part of the build over there. Tighten it down. I'll just get a couple of these tightened down so we can see what it looks like. I'll tighten the others up in a moment. Go. Everything's lining up perfectly. The appearance of the front hood with the headlights to keep the auxiliary driving lamps in a safe place. They will be assembled to the model in the future. So yes, we're going to be putting all of this aside until needed. So here we have it, and there we have. Yeah, that looks nice. I like that. The black edging sets it out and makes it look good. And there we have it, all done, all sorted. So that's that. They will go obviously underneath at some point, but for now, that is that done. I've got one more of these to build this month, and I shall be doing that very shortly. So stick around for that, and I'll see you soon for other things as well. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.